Hello, my dear students. I am here again with a new topic on English grammar, but I will not tell you the name of this topic. You have to guess, you have to imagine. Okay? So, but I want to tell you that whenever you write any essay, any story, any paragraph, or the answers of some questions, so this topic helps you. This topic plays an important role. So I am going to read some examples given on this slide. You have to listen very carefully and you have to find some common things. Okay, so let's start it. Example number 1, Ram is eating mangoes. Mangoes are being eaten by Ram. Example number 2, he reads a book. A book is read by him. Example number 3, they have bitten me. I have been bitten by them. And last example, we had played a match. A match had been played by us. Now you can guess the name of today's topic, and the name of today's topic is active and passive voice. So let's start it. So before starting it, I would like to tell you that there are two type of voices which are spoken by us. Number one is active voice and number two is passive voice. So what is active and passive voice? So in active and passive voice, the subject is displaced by object and the object is displaced by subject. You can see this example, you play the guitar. In this example, the subject and the object are underlined. The subject of this sentence is you and the object is the guitar. And you can see the next example, the guitar is played by you. In this example, the object of the active voice has become the subject in passive voice, and the you is the subject of active voice has become object in passive voice. So it is called active and passive voice. So what is active voice? The subject of a sentence is the doer in and given in active position. The active is used when the focus is on the subject or agent or doer of the main verb. You can see this example, Nitin is eating mangoes. If I ask you who is eating mangoes, you will reply Nitin is eating mangoes. So it means Nitin is doing the action. He is the doer of the action. Okay, and he is the agent of the action. And the agent or doer is given at the beginning of the example. So it means it is the example of active voice. Example number 2, they are reading a novel. You can see here they and a novel. They is the subject and a novel is the object. You can see here, if I ask you who are reading a novel, so you will reply they are reading a novel. So the subject of this sentence is doing its work. Okay, and the subject is given at the beginning of the example. So it is called active voice, because in active voice always you will find the object, you will find the subject at the beginning of the sentence. But in passive voice the condition is reversed. You will find the subject at the last and the object at the beginning in passive voice. The object, the sentence is given at the first place and the subject is given at the last place in passive position in a sentence. Sometimes the object is missing from its place in passive voice. The object of the active voice becomes the subject in passive voice. You can see here mangoes are being eaten by Nitin, because it is the passive voice of Nitin is eating mangoes. Nitin is eating mangoes. It is the passive voice. Mangoes are being eaten by Nitin. You can see here mangoes. The object of the active voice has become the subject in passive voice. And Nitin, the subject of the active voice, has become the object in passive voice. Okay, so this is active and passive. voice. So in this way we can identify the voices, whether it is active voice or passive voice. So this is the rule chart to change active into passive voice. So students, I want to tell you that there are 12 types of tenses in English grammar, but only 9 types are given here. Okay, so we can use only 9 tenses, 9 type of tenses to change active into passive or passive into active. The structures are given. The structure of passive voice, the structure of active voice are given here. Study this chart very carefully and learn these rules to change active into passive and passive into active. Some examples are given here based on the previous chart, and helping verb and the main verb are highlighted here because it is the main part of active and passive voice. So students, I suggest you to study this chart very carefully and apply the structure which are given in the previous slide here. If you have any doubt, if you find any kind of query, so you can put your comment in the box. Pronouns. So students, supportive chart, because it will support you when you will change active into passive and passive into active. As you know that there are 3 type of persons in English language: first person, second person and third person. First person, what is first person? I and we. I and we is the are the first person, and use the second person and third person he, she, it, they. So here's the objective pronoun, possessive adjectives, possessive pronouns and reflexive pronouns are given. So study this chart as well and note the important points in your notebook. So this is your home assignment. Change the following sentences into a passive voice, because these all sentences are given in active voice. So you have to change these sentences into passive voice. Sentence number 1, Adit sends me to market. Sentence number 2, they have bitten me. Sentence number 3, I add a watermelon. Sentence number 4, you can kill this snake. And sentence number 5, I will call my mother. Next question, change the following sentences into active voice, because these sentences are given in passive voice. So a letter can be written by you. You have to change this sentence into active voice. A tiger was seen by Mohit. We are being taught by Sumit sir. 100 centuries had been hit by Tendulkar, and I was instructed by my teachers. So student, complete this assignment as soon as possible, and if you find any doubt, any difficulty, so you can put your comment in the box. Mind maps. So while changing active into passive and passive into active, so you have to keep this chart, keep this map in your mind. First of all, the process of change of place, because as I have told you that the object is displaced by subject and the subject is displaced by object in active and passive voice. Number 2, the focus on subject and object. You have to keep in your mind the focus of the object and subject. Next, the position of the doer in a sentence, where it is used. It is whether it is used at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. And next, the third form of the verb is always used in passive voice. Next, sometimes the doer is missing in passive. And last, change of tense. So you have to keep these things in your mind. This is your mind map. Okay students, so I have finished my topic. If you have any doubt, any query in your mind, so you can put your comment in the box. Thank you.